Okay, and it goes back to the steps again. Let's go back. So yeah, I'll go to Craigslist and I'll hit create posting. Okay. Whatever area that's close to you and the service offered. Like I said, it would either be automotive services or small business. So let's do automotive services. And then I would put everything in here that you need to put in here, okay?
Okay.
And just go through the whole step, continue. I think you could upload, you can find some little pictures to upload on the internet or whatever, like you legitimate. So what you want to put up here, I will put dedicated lanes. Okay, guys, because you got to remember, these people are looking for some work. They want to know that you can find them something right now. Okay.
Okay.
So I'll have to find you guys like a what we call like a bait load. Oh shit.
I remember that from the course too. I remember like it was like a little PDF.
I'm trying to think what I'm dumb. I put bait load. Let's put dedicated lanes. See what pop up. Oh shit, I can't see. That's what I hate about you. I just started wearing glasses. I can't see nothing.
I need my glasses.
Ugh. So, okay. We'll see what this says right here.
And when you're done, I have a question about box trucks and things like that.
Oh,
I
sure.
don't
Oh,
want to
yeah.
forget.
Girl, I'll explain it to you. So, remember, I was talking about the kinds of trucks or whatever, reefer. So, you could put this on there, reefer, dry van, operators located in whatever the city, you can, whatever is by you. You know what I'm saying? You
Okay.
can make, I would just make it up. Oh, you don't need this MC though. That's their MC.
What exactly does dedicated lanes mean?
Oh yeah, I'll explain it to you. So, I didn't even go into that in the classroom. So the dedicated lanes, it means that these drivers will be able to. So the way that I teach my course and the people that are in my community, be glad you guys in my community, okay?
Yes.
The people that are in my community, I'm really trying to get them to start reaching out to shippers. That's going to be in a couple of weeks because it's a really it's a process, okay? So
Okay.
the low boards, I want you guys to get either like there's always box trucks. They need to load all the time. But I want you to get a box truck driver so you can learn from him, learn everything because you can learn a lot from your drivers, okay? So when you go on that load board and you're trying to find the driver a load, okay? It's gonna you're just gonna learn a lot because you're working with the box trucks, and that's the hardest one to do. I make people get box trucks on purpose, and then you're gonna understand why I told you to do that. Okay, so I want you to get a driver. If it's a box truck, that's even better because it's gonna make you really get on that load board and have to go through it and look. Okay,
Okay.
a dedicated lane is there's the shipper, there's the broker, and there's a carrier. Okay. So the shipper, the broker, and we're the dispatcher, of course. Like I was telling Sheila, the FMCSA does not really care about the dispatcher. It is not a regulated field in the industry, if that makes any sense. We are only here to assist the truck driver. They haven't really figured out what they want to do with the dispatchers yet. Okay. Even though it's a little strange because we got to get our business set up and all this other stuff to do this, you know, however they've got going on. But it's good because, you know, it's our company. That's just a way to start off in this industry. It's good to get your feet wet, learn more. You might want to be a freight agent later. The freight agent is under the broker. Okay. They hire people like sales agents for them, and then you can become a broker. Because I say learn everything at the beginning because it's so much to learn. It's like I'm still learning. I'm on there like, what? Huh? The hell?
Yeah,
Okay,
it
so
is definitely a process.
oh, it's a process. So it's the shippers, the brokers, the dispatcher and the carrier together. We just put them together. Okay. So what I tell my dispatchers that I'm working with is eventually I want you to cut out the load boards. And I want you to go directly to the shipper because the shipper is the one that has all the freight, right? They're the ones that give everything to the brokers to put on the load boards. And the shipper is like Frito-Lay, you know, anything that has to be shipped. Everything in our home has to be shipped, right? That came to us. Those are shippers, right? So they already have lanes, meaning your driver can run Monday, Wednesday, Friday for 6 months.
Okay.
You don't have to get on a load board because they have that dedicated route. It's like a job running for 6 months.
Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. Like it's not just one trip; it's multiple trips that you.
Yes, they have
them
a whole
on.
route worked out every week that they need to go on. You have already got. So if you reach out to the shipper, right? You reach out to him and you're like, hey, you know, my name is Tina with Daring Logistics, and I was wondering, you know, I'm a manager. I have different trucks that I work with, and I have drivers all over the country, you know, in different parts of the country. And I was wondering if you needed any assistance, like, do you have any problem lanes that you need help with? Meaning, like, probably nobody's probably showing up for the lane or they can't fill that lane, right?
Yeah.
How can we assist you? Because you got to act like you're being, you know, you're helping them. Not like you just like you'll give me a lane, you know, I need that, you know, you have to act like you can assist them. You know how people are like, oh yeah, I do got stuff I need to work on. So the dedicated lanes, we'll get to that point, the shipper thing in a couple of weeks. It's so much. It's so much. So much.
you have your broker license to go through the shipper?
No, you don't need the broker license. You can actually, okay, so that's why girl, the shipper thing, we got to go through that whole thing. So that's a whole nother day. But when you call the shipper as a dispatcher, remember, you manage carriers.
Oh, okay,
Yes.
yeah.
And they want your carrier MC anyway.
Okay.
They don't give a damn about the dispatcher. You're just their personal assistant, basically. So when they ask for the information, you're not lying. You are managing and assisting the carrier. You give them the carrier's MC. And then they'll just send you the information over. That after that, they don't give a damn that you're a dispatcher. Give them all your information, everything. As long as they know you got trucks and stuff and ready to go, and you can help them with whatever they got going on, they're ready to go. So that's how that works. But we doing how to find carriers today. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so this is what you call like a little bait to get somebody in, and you might put dedicated lanes and what type of truck it is, dry vans, reefers, because that's the little bait load you stole on Facebook, you know. And make sure it's, you know, because I said Lakewood, so you know I'm in California. You know, then in those cities they'll probably contact you or whatever, like, oh, cool, you know. And then so what happens is you put out this little bait to you know bring them in. Say, you know what? I'm sorry, I work with brokers and no, let me say broker. I work with shippers and this lane is gone right now. But we do have other, stuff that comes up. But can I get all your information? And when it comes up, I can call you back or email you, however, right? That's how you get them on your, like in your, what they call a book of business.
Okay.
Okay. So then, or then you can talk to them. You gotta, use a personality. Are you looking for loads right now? Or, you need loads now? Do you want some in the future? You're looking for dedicated lane. That's how you can kind of tell too. And guess what? If they're looking for a dedicated lane, just put it on make a list. This is your company. Okay. A drive man said he wanted some lanes. So when I start calling shippers, that's one of my first people that I have. He got a drive in. He got, you know what I'm saying? I got me people that I can call.
Yeah.
Right. So you just go through that whole thing, putting that ad out. So Craigslist is really, really good. And then now now since you don't have the the LLC and everything, get a little flyer.
Okay.
And put it on and stay in my other group, the pink one.
I think so.
Yeah. They're on there all the time. Now I'm gonna tell you a little secret about Facebook. So when you're gonna go in there one time and you see a post, right? Go back an hour later, you're gonna see something completely different.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to keep going in and going out, and then somebody's probably going to say something, oh, they're looking for a dispatcher or whatever. But try to say, I would look for the drive-ins and the reefers, but box trucks is all over the place. They can't find a load to save their life. Go into other groups and do just like I said. Go in one time, then try 30 minutes later, go in again until you're gonna see something completely different. But go early. I know it's difficult because we got all kind of stuff that we got going on, and it's like slips your mind. But was that East Coast time? Were you guys East Coast?
Yeah.
Just go try to get up early, and try to see who's posting what. Like go in the group, put in a certain truck, search it at the top. Like I would do like this. I'm gonna tell you exactly what I do when I'm looking for something because I'm nosy as hell. That's why we know everything. So you'll go up here. I'm saying you can find anything in this search bar. Look at this. I'll put box truck. I'll be up early in the morning. Now, see the post.
Oh, okay.
Who's posting what? Right?
Yeah.
Let me scroll down. So basically, join all the groups you can, right?
Okay.
What was this? Somebody put something just an hour ago. What is that? Oh, that's a good. Oh, take this one. Oh, but y'all about to steal this. Hold on. That's a good little bait. So join as many groups as you can, and then you'll see people posting or whatever. You can go in there individually, or you could just do what I did. Let's see, drive in. See who's posting about the drive-ins. See, I have a drive-in looking for dedicated lanes. Dang, I wonder if he still needs some loads. You can hit him up. And just see who's talking about and who's posting what.
Okay.
Just make sure you drive as many groups that talk about different trucks, owner operators. I would put in reefer, see what groups pop up, drive-in, see what groups pop up, and so on and so forth. That's a good way to look for people until you're able to, because Indeed works. It works. I'm telling you that thing works. And that's why I like that man on that video. I couldn't really hear what the heck he was saying. I had to play it like
Right, he was whispering.
like what? but really, it's good that he's going slow. That's why I saved his video, because you can, even though he's going slow, it makes you go through every little step. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So listen, when you get all your things set up, because what's gonna happen on Indeed, which kind of makes sense, and do not. I don't know if you guys remember I said this before. Make sure you have a business email, like mine is info@darianlogistics.com. So I
Mhm.
got my domain name, my website, and then they gave me a business email. So when you go to Indeed, they're going to ask you for everything, all your paperwork filings from your LLC. Okay. Just give them
Okay.
all of your information, your business email, and then they'll let you post on there to get a driver.
Okay.
Okay. So
All
that's
right.
what you got to look forward to. So in the meantime, if you haven't got that set up, go on Craigslist and stay in the in groups and look for them, even though that's a freaking headache.
Mhm.
But you guys got to get up early if you're serious about building a business and staying in this industry. Oh, there's
Mhm.
so much to learn. I have so many things to talk about, so many things to share. So I don't know. If you like it, I'll be on here on Mondays.
Okay.
Okay.
And I just happened like the whole MC thing that I was telling you about earlier. That's why I went on the group to kind of see if I could find some information about that. And then I saw about the Zoom for today, and I was like, well, I hope it's still going because it was like
Yeah.
7:25.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm
And
definitely
also,
tuning
guys,
in.
don't pay nobody no $300 for no logo, no websites, and all that bullshit.
Word,
Don't
yeah.
spend, don't pay nobody for no $600 class. It's the same. I did all that so y'all don't have to.
Thank you. I was you.
And let me tell you, Coach Tina, like before I did like pay for another course. It was only $50 a month though. I paid for
That's
another
not bad
course,
yet.
but it wasn't I was still missing pieces. So like
Yes.
when I joined, like you cleared up so much stuff. So like I'm
Yes.
real happy, like and
Yeah,
appreciative.
it's like let me tell y'all this today. Let me close this. People are scamming right now so tough. It's